In Art of V's Autistic Meteor Part 168, The Rose Code by Kate Quinn. This is a World War II, I guess you could call it mystery novel, following 3 women who work as code breakers of Bletchley Park. This review will be spoiler free, I promise, but basically it interlocks them during the war with 2 of them after the war, trying to decide if they put their hatred of one another aside to go save the third, who has been potentially wrongfully imprisoned in an insane asylum, and to figure out why she was put there, which is super cool because we don't talk nearly enough about how asylums, both then and now, were used simply to shut people up and warehouse them and weren't actually places of care or rehabilitation. And I handled the topic of this beautifully and did a great job of, in a historically appropriate way, sort of blurring the lines between madness and sanity. And the even more interesting part is that the character who is institutionalized is so unbelievably autistic coded, which is also explicitly mentioned by the author in the epilogue, if I remember correctly, which blurs these lines even further. We see her be hyper intelligent around spatial memory and fact finding, having it be physically painful to stray from routine, struggling with noisy and crowded places, sometimes losing speech or struggling to form words, learning differently from others, disliking touch unless it's on her terms. But at the same time, it doesn't make her a frail, poor autistic person either. She is happy in her own way. She breaks out of her shell in a way that's accessible to her, and she also gets in serious conflict with her peers over not paying attention to a lot of their needs or what's going on with them, and having a hard time finding that middle ground of accommodation and pride and difference versus justifying harmful behavior. This also later blurs the lines of madness even more when she's institutionalized, so her friends are no longer sure whether she was wrongfully placed there or not. It's an incredible read, disability aside. There's also a little boy with polio who's handled quite well, but it has amazing work with disability in a historically accurate way that also reads to a modern audience, and it's genuinely stunning, and you should definitely go check it out.